I was driving down a nowhere road, running low on hope and gas. Got 1,000 questions on my mind, and no answers looking back. Every mile felt like a prayer. I didn't know how to say, so I just kept on moving forward, hoping you would make a way.
I was sitting on the front porch steps,
watching daylight fade to black, trying hard to hold it together, while my world was off track.
whispered words into the wind,
Didn't know if they'd reach you,
but somewhere in the silence
I felt like you were breaking through. We don't always see it coming, we don't always understand, but when I can't see the road ahead, and I don't know where it goes,
every step feels like a risk,
and fear is all I know, I'll remember what you said, even when my faith feels low.
you don't need me to see the way.
Just trust you know the road. I hit a stretch where I got lost, took a turn I shouldn't take, thought that I had gone too far from every promise you had made.
But right there in my wrong direction,
Something pulled me back again, like a voice I couldn't hear,
but somehow understood within.
There were nights I cried so hard,
Thought my strength was finally gone,
but the morning always found me,
still somehow holding on.
and I can't explain the reason,
Why I didn't fall apart,
but looking back I see your fingerprints all over every scar. Maybe faith ain't always knowing,
maybe it's just holding on.
when I can't see the road ahead, and I don't know where it goes,
Every step feels like a risk,
and fear is all I know, I'll remember what you said, even when my faith feels low.
you don't need me to see the way.
Just trust you know the road. I don't need the map,
I don't need the sign.
if you're walking with me I'll be alright.
Through the dark, through the doubt, even when I'm breaking down.
You've been faithful every time before, I ain't walking this alone. When I can't see the road ahead, and I don't know where it goes,
When every step feels like a risk,
and fear is all I know, I'll remember what you said,
even when my faith feels low.
you don't need me to see Just trust you know the road. No, I don't need to see it all. Just trust you know the road. Yeah,
You know the road.
even when I don't, even when I don't. We won't fall.
The sky turned gray without a warning, like the calm just slipped away.
1 minute we were laughing, next minute nothing felt the same.
I tried to be the strong one, but my hands began to shake.
I didn't want to say it out loud, but I was scared of what it'd take. I could see it in your eyes before a single word was said. That kind of quiet worry you can't outrun in your head. So I reached across the distance, put my hand in yours that night. Said we don't have all the answers, but we're gonna be alright.
We've been through 1,000 questions.
We've stood where fear begins. So hold my hand through the storm, even when the rain won't stop. When the road keeps washing out, and we're running out of thoughts, we don't have to be that strong. We don't have to have it all. If we lean on something bigger,
We won't fall.
we won't fall.
There were nights I lay awake, listening to the silent scream. Every word, it felt like thunder. Every doubt felt so extreme.
But somewhere in the chaos, through the noise inside my mind, was a whisper I can't explain, saying, you'll be just fine. I ain't saying I don't feel it, I've had my moments too, where the weight of everything felt too heavy to push through. But every time we've hit that edge, where it felt like we were done, something always pulled us back, like we weren't the only ones.
Maybe faith is just believing.
We're never in this alone. So hold my hand through the storm, even when the rain won't stop. When the road keeps washing out, and we're running out of thoughts,
We don't have to be that strong. We don't have to have it all.
if we lean on something bigger, we won't fall.
When the lightning strikes, don't let go.
When the wind gets loud, stay close.
If we lose our way tonight,
We'll find it with the morning light.
we've never made it on our own before.
Why would we start now?
So hold my hand through the storm, even when the rain won't stop.
When the road keeps washing out, and we're running out of thoughts, we don't have to be that strong. We don't have to have it all. I never will.
I never will.
Yeah. There was a time I nearly gave up, thought the flame had burned out. Every prayer felt like it hit the ceiling, every step was filled with doubt. I was walking through the ashes of the plans I thought would last. Didn't know that in that breaking, something stronger would arise from that.
I remember feeling empty, like the light had slipped away.
Trying hard to hold on to hope, but it kept fading day by day. But there's something about the dark that makes you search for something real.
And I found it in the silence,
In a way I couldn't feel before. It don't always start as a wildfire. Sometimes it's just a spark. But faith, like a fire, starts down deep in your soul when you got nothing left to hold and nowhere else to go. It don't shout, it don't shine like you thought it would before, but it burns through the doubt till you're stronger than you were. Now I ain't saying life got easy or the road just smoothed out, but I stopped running from the pressure, started standing in it now. Every scar became a story, every loss became a seed, and somehow in the middle of it, something new was growing in me.
there's a strength I didn't notice till I had no place to hide. When everything I leaned on broke and I had to look inside, and I found a quiet courage that I didn't know was there.
Like a flame that kept on fighting, even in the open air. It don't have to look like power to be stronger than the dark. Faith, like a fire, starts down deep in your soul when you got nothing left to hold and nowhere else to go. It don't shout, it don't shine like you thought it would before, but it burns through the doubt till you're stronger than you were. Till you're stronger than you were. It was never about the easy road.
It was learning how to stand alone.
When the wind tried to take me down,
That's when I stood my ground.
and every time I thought I'd break, the fire inside just wouldn't fade. Fade like a fire, starts down deep in your soul when you got nothing left to hold and nowhere else to go.
It don't shout, it don't shine
Like you thought it would before, but it burns through the doubt till you're stronger than you were. It burns, it burns,
till you're stronger than you were.
yeah, still burning, and it always will. Never left me.
I've been thinking about those nights
When I swore I was alone, when the silence felt so heavy, like I was on my own.
every prayer felt unanswered, every door just stayed shut.
I was barely holding pieces of a life that fell apart. I remember all the miles I was running from the pain, trying hard to find a reason in the middle of the rain. Didn't see it in the moment, didn't feel it back then, but looking at it now, I can see it all again.
Every step, every second, every moment in between, you never left me.
Even when I couldn't tell, when I thought I was abandoned, in the middle of that hell,
through the tears, through the doubt, through the nights I couldn't sleep.
looking back now, I can see
you never left me. There were days I almost gave up, let the darkness take its place, but something kept me breathing. Something wouldn't let me break.
Now I know it wasn't random, wasn't luck that pulled me through. There was something there beside me, and now I know it was you. I can trace it in the details, in the things I can't explain. Every door that didn't open, every loss and every gain. What I thought was just bad timing, what I thought was just the end, was you working in the shadows, bringing me back again. I was never truly alone, even when it felt that way. You never left me. I see it now.
You never left me,
Even when I couldn't tell, when I thought I was abandoned.
in the middle of that hell, through the tears, through the doubt, through the nights I couldn't sleep.
Looking back now, I can see
You never left me.
no.
You never left me.
Not for a second.
Not even once.
I said the words the way I always do. Folded hands, closed my eyes, hoping something in the silence would finally feel alive.
But the room stayed just as empty
as it was before I spoke,
and I wondered if you heard me,
or if I was just alone. I've been down that same road myself, where the waiting never ends, where you start to question everything you thought you could depend. It ain't doubt that makes you wonder, it's the space in between, where you're holding on to promises you haven't really seen. It's a hard place to be,
right in the in-between,
between the prayer and the answer, between the hope and the change,
where you're calling out for something,
but everything stays the same.
it's the quiet, it's the waiting,
It's the place you can't control,
where you learn to trust what you can't see,
with every part of your soul.
I keep looking for a sign,
Something I can hold on to,
a little piece of reassurance,
that I'm not just
talking to the blue.
but maybe it ain't about the answers showing up right when I ask.
Maybe it's about who I become while I'm walking through this path.
Yeah, I've seen it take a lifetime, and I've seen it take a day, but every time it worked out, it didn't happen my way. And looking back, I wouldn't change it, even through the hardest parts, 'cause something in that waiting was shaping who we are. Maybe faith ain't in the outcome,
Maybe it's in holding on between the prayer and the answer,
between the hope and the change,
where you're calling out for something,
but everything stays the same.
it's the quiet, it's the waiting,
It's the place you can't control,
where you learn to trust what you can't see,
with every part of your soul.
if I never get the answer I want,
Will I still believe you're good?
if keeps going nowhere.
Will I trust you like I should? Right here in the middle,
where nothing feels clear,
is where faith gets real. Between the prayer and the answer, between the hope and the change,
where you're calling out for something,
but everything stays the same.
it's the quiet, it's the waiting,
It's the place you can't control,
where you learn to trust what you can't see,
with every part
of your soul.
yeah,
With every part of your soul.
right here in the waiting,
I'm still holding on.
It ain't the way I would have planned it. Ain't the road I thought I'd take. There's a lot I still don't understand, and a lot I can't explain. I've been walking through some questions that don't have a clear reply, but I'm learning there's a difference between answers and a quiet kind of peace inside.
I used to think that faith meant winning,
that it meant the storm would pass,
but I'm standing in the middle of it,
and it's still here like it lasts. Yet there's something shifting in me, something steady, something true, like a calm I can't describe, and I know it's coming from you. Maybe it's not about the outcome,
maybe it's about the heart.
even here you are good. Even now I know you are. When the world don't make no sense, and I'm standing in the dark,
I don't need to see the end to believe you where I stood
through the pain,
through it all.
even here you are good. I've been measuring my faith by the way things turn out, but maybe that was never what this whole thing's about. Maybe trust is choosing you when I don't get my way, when the healing doesn't come and the sky stays gray.
I won't say it doesn't hurt, I won't say I'm not afraid, but I'm done tying your goodness to the outcome that I prayed.
'Cause I felt you in the silence,
And I've seen you in the small,
and if that's all I ever get, then you've already given all. There's a strength in just believing
when there's nothing left to prove.
Even here you are good.
Even now I know you are.
I know you are. When the world don't make no sense, and I'm standing in the dark, I don't need to see the end to believe you where I stood.
Through the pain, through it all.
Even here you are good.
If the answer never comes,
If the road don't turn around,
if the healing never happens,
and I'm still here right now, I'll still say it, I'll still believe it. You've been good through everything. Even here you are good.
even now I know you are.
When the world don't make no sense,
And I'm standing in the dark
I don't need to see the end.
to believe you where I stood.
Through the pain, through it all.
Even here you are good.
Yeah, even here you are good. Even now
Even now
you're still good. I woke up this morning, didn't feel so heavy, like something in my chest finally let me breathe.
ain't nothing really changed,
Still the same old road,
but somehow it feels different.
like I'm not alone. I poured that cup of coffee, sat out on the porch, watched the sun come up like I've done before. But for the first time in a while, I wasn't asking why. I just let the moment be, didn't try to figure out life. Maybe I don't need the whole plan, maybe I just need today, step by step,
Day by day,
I ain't gotta have it all my way. One breath, 1 mile at a time, learning how to trust this life. I don't need to know
what's next?
I'll just take what comes instead. Right here, right now, I'm okay.
Step by step, day by day.
I used to chase the answers, try to map it all out, but every time I did that, I just ended up in doubt. Now I'm letting go of control of what I can't see, and finding there's a freedom in just letting things be. It ain't about the big moments or some grand design. It's It's in the small, quiet living of an ordinary life. And maybe that's the beauty
I was missing all along.
that peace ain't in the future. It's been right here all along. I don't need to rush this road. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, step by step,
Day by day,
I ain't gotta have it all my way. One breath, 1 mile at a time, learning how to trust this life. I don't need to know
what's next?
I'll just take what comes instead. Right here, right now,
I'm okay. Step by step,
day by day. Ain't no pressure,
ain't no race.
I'm just walking at your pace.
If I stumble, if I fall,
I know I won't lose it all.
'cause every step I take, I ain't taking it alone.
Step by step,
Day by day,
I ain't gotta have it all my way.
one breath, 1 mile at a time,
Learning how to trust this life. I don't need to know
what's next? I'll just take what comes instead.
right here, right now, I'm okay.
Step by step, day by day.
Step by step,
Day by day,
we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
I've been holding on so tightly,
Trying not to lose control, carrying the weight of everything like it's mine to hold. But I'm tired of pretending that I've got it figured out. So tonight I'm letting go of every fear and every doubt. I've been running in circles, trying to fix it all myself, thinking if I tried a little harder, I could be somebody else. But I'm done with all the pressure, done with trying to be strong. 'Cause I'm learning there's a freedom in admitting I was wrong. We don't have to carry this alone. We don't have to fight so hard. In your hands I rest. I don't have to understand. I don't need to have the answers.
I just need to trust your plan.
Let the worry fade away. Let the silence do its best. Right here in your presence.
In your hands I rest. There's a peace I can't explain when I stop and just breathe. Like the world keeps spinning, but it don't have control over me.
And all the things that used to shake me don't feel quite as loud when I lay them down and let your calm surround. I ain't saying all the questions have suddenly disappeared, but they don't hold the same power now that I've brought them here. There's a quiet kind of healing in just being still and trusting that you're working even when I don't feel. Maybe rest is where we find what we've been searching for. In your hands I rest. I don't have to understand. I don't need to have the answers.
I just need to trust your plan.
Let the worry fade away. Let the silence do its best. Right here in your presence.
In your hands I rest.
No more running,
No more trying.
no more carrying it all, no more hiding.
I'm just letting go
And falling
into peace. In your hands I rest.
I don't have to understand. I don't need to have the answers.
I just need to trust your plan.
Let the worry fade away. Let the silence do its best. Right here in your presence.
In your hands I rest.
Yeah, in your hands.
I rest. I'm finally breathing.
I'm finally free. Looking back on all the roads I've walked, all the nights I thought I'd fall apart, every tear and every lonely call led me to the place you've held my heart. I thought I was choosing the way myself, but somehow you were guiding every step. Now I see the story in the pain, every chapter, every breath. I've traced the scars, I've counted the miles, I've seen the storms, I've faced the trials, but through it all there was a hand unseen, a whisper guiding me, quiet but keen. The losses, the weight, and the nights unsure all led me here to something pure. I can finally say with my whole voice, everything everything was leading to this choice.
Every twist, every turn, every high and low
was never wasted. I finally know you wrote my story before I even knew my name.
Every shadow, every worry,
Every heartbreak, every flame,
you wrote my story
with a love that never fades.
every step that brought me here was written by your grace.
I see the moments I tried to fight, the nights I questioned wrong and right, but looking now, the pieces all align. Every sorrow, every climb was a brush painting who I've become, a melody of grace and love, and I can sing it out loud and free. The story you wrote over me, it ain't the way I would have imagined, or the timing I would have planned it, but somehow it's perfect. Every tear turned into a sonnet. I can feel the purpose in the pain. Every loss has a gain, and now I stand with my heart wide open, knowing every word was spoken.
Every twist, every turn, every high and low
Was never wasted. I finally know you wrote my story before I even knew my name.
every shadow, every worry,
Every heartbreak, every flame,
you wrote my story
with a love that never fades.
every step that brought me here was written by your grace. I see it now, I see the way,
Every storm was paving the way.
and I can finally say everything was always leading to today.
You wrote my story, oh, before I even knew my name.
Every shadow, every worry,
Every heartbreak, every flame,
you wrote my story
with a love that never fades.
every step that brought me here was written by your grace.
Every
step was written by your grace.
I've walked the roads that felt so long, felt the nights that weren't my own. Every tear, every fear, every song led me here to where I've grown. Now the wind feels softer on my face, and the sky has a gentle glow. brought me where I know. I've carried doubts, I've carried pain, felt the loss like summer rain. But the storms have passed and the sun remains, and I can finally breathe again. There's a calm in knowing I'm not alone, even when the path was rough. I found my peace, I found my home in the hands that hold me enough.
All the fear,
All the doubt
all the tears
have led me to this place of quiet cheer.
I'm home in your hands,
where my heart can finally rest.
all the storms and the trials,
Let me hear to what is best.
I'm safe in your love,
Through every part of my plans,
and I know I'll never wander
when I'm home in
your hands. The nights that felt endless now feel bright. The shadows can't steal the light. Every step I took through the fight brought me here to what is right.
And in this place I can finally see
The journey had its meaning all along.
every tear, every plea
Was a note in the song.
I've learned to rest, I've learned to trust, to let go of fear and dust. All the things I thought I needed most were already here where I coast. Now I move with a gentle stride, no longer rushing to command. Everything I've dreamed, everything I've tried,
I leave in your hands.
no more running,
No more holding back.
I'm finally free.
I'm finally home. I'm home in your hands,
Where my heart can finally rest.
all the storms and the trials.
Let me hear to what is best.
I'm safe in your love,
Through every part of my plans,
and I know I'll never wander
when I'm home in your hands.
home in your hands.